What up, guys? So it's been a while since I've been riding on the TTR. As you guys know, in previous videos, it didn't want to start for some unknown reason. I changed the solenoid once, the starter solenoid, and it worked. It started up, as you can see in one of my last videos. It started up, and I rode it around just fine. And I sat and talked to my neighbor for a while, and it just stopped. It didn't want to turn on anymore, so I emailed the company for the starter solenoid. I was like, hey, I just put on the starter solenoid. It worked great the very first time, but then it cut out. It stopped working. I think I got a defective solenoids. And I was like, I can send it back if I can get a new one. That'd be great. And they're like, don't worry about sending it back. We'll just send you a new one. Like, we're very sorry about it and everything. Like, they're really cool about it. So I got a new solenoid, and since I had the solenoid off, I was like, I'll just get a new starter. So I got a new starter. So I go to take the starter out, which there's these two bolts right down in here. So I had to take the exhaust pipe off because that was in the way. And there's these two copper tubes. I'm not really sure what they were for, but they were in the way, so I had to take those out. And then I finally get those two bolts off, and I go to pull out the starter, but the starter gear was too long. It hit this side. So when I tried to pull it this way, it hit this, and then from the other side of the crank cover, the engine cover was it was in the way of pulling out the whole starter. So I had to take the side of that off, and to be able to take off the side of the engine, obviously there's going to be a lot of oil in there, so I had to drain the oil, and then I could take off the side. And then I finally got the starter out, and I put it back in, put the new one back in, put everything back together, and the drain bolt stripped. So just recently I bought a new bolt, and I found it online for $5 at motosport.com, and I found the bolt for $5, but the shipping was $7. So I ended up paying like $13 or something after tax just for one bolt. But I got a new bolt, and it comes with a magnetic bottom, so like all the metal shavings in there, when I wrap through the woods and stuff, it'll collect. And they were also cool enough to send me stickers, which was definitely worth the $13, if you know what I mean, because I love stickers. So I'm going to take this oil bolt out, and I'm going to put the new one back in and put the new oil in, and then tomorrow I'll probably ride around, and I'll probably get some riding footage in because it's been a while. Oh, so apparently there's more oil in there than I drained out already. I just got it all over the floor. Oh, my father is not going to be happy. I don't even think the new bolt's the same thread. Alright, looks like this is going to have to be ended here because everything just went downhill as usual on Dirty Mike Motos videos. So you guys just missed the moment of me putting in the new bolt and smiling from ear to ear because I was so happy. It was the first thing that went right. The bolt looks so much smaller than this old one, and it went in, so I'm pretty stoked. Alright, well, I'm going to tighten this up. I'm going to put the oil in, and we'll go from there. So I know I bought this bolt online, and I know it said it was a 12mm, but I just tightened it down with the 13 because the 12 didn't fit. So awesome. Alright guys, I want to just give a quick shout out to motosport.com because they were the only website I could find with the bolt I needed for my dirt bike for the oil plug, and they're really nice, and I got some stickers, so I'm gonna go put one on my toolbox because I have like a little sticker collection, I guess. There you go, motosport.com. You are added to the family. Thank you for being great. What up, YouTube? We're gonna see if all my hard work paid off. Seriously, doesn't even turn over. Doesn't even click or anything. What the